My name is Quasi-Wusu, but you can simply call me PM. I'm the drive time host on YFM, professional MC and also humanitarian. 2020 marks my 10 years as a professional MC, and I know most of you out there just see the glory, but you don't know the story. Way back after my senior high school, like 2008, 2009, my pastor, Reverend Isel, gave me the chance to actually MC a church service in Efijasi, that is my hometown. And after that experience, it was my first time. I personally don't know what he saw in me though. But he asked me, Nana, I want you to MC our church service come Sunday. Are you ready for it? And I told him, yeah. I went home, watched a couple of videos by people who inspire me a lot when it comes to public speaking and some well-known MCs. I came to church, I did my best. And after he said it was cool, I started developing love for that. And one person who has really been an inspiration from the onset is my mom. She's a professional teacher, and many a times she's the MC at church and also leading praise and worship and all that. So I always admired her when it comes to confidence in public speaking. So from that time, I started hosting birthday parties of friends in my neighborhood. And God being so good, in 2009, 2010, I had admission to Takrady Technical University. When I got to campus too, I kept on developing the gift in me. There is this project on campus known as restaurant service that is put together by the people in the hospitality department. What they do is that you pick a topic and you work around it. So as part of it, you pick an event, maybe a birthday party or a housewarming party or a product launch as your topic, and you organize an event to that. And the lecturers will come and assess you. So that was what I used in really building myself. I recall my first payment was actually a pack of jollof and chicken. It's funny though, but that was my first pay as an MC. And on campus, hosts started noticing me and gave me the chance to host almost all the major events on campus, from the Hall Week celebration to Miss Nzema, Face of Gassam, Miss TTU. There is this particular event on campus known as Technic Style, the biggest fashion show in the whole of Western region, with mostly 60 plus designers and over 1,000 guests in one auditorium. I hosted that continuously for like 4 years on a row, and other great events on campus. And after school too, people who supported me. Let me take you back a little bit. In 2011, I had one big break. A friend on campus recommended me to somebody inside Prestia, one big man, who called me and said, I want to officially launch my hotel and I need an MC to help me in doing that. So the friend recommended me to the man. I went there. And that was my first time a client booked the hotel for me as well. So I went there, I went to my hotel room, and the next day I was supposed to just MC the pool party. I got to the grounds, just walking around, not knowing there was this gentleman who was drunk. He scratched some bottles on the floor. I stepped on them. I had a deep cut in my feet. Somebody who was supposed to MC a major event like that, they've given me the part payments. I was supposed to take the other half after the event. I was just there. I have like 4 hours to the event, and I was bleeding with my feet, huge bandage around my feet. I'm like, how am I going to do this? Time was due for the event. I got on stage, and with the passion for the job just to make it happen, even though I was bleeding, limping, I still saved the day and gave out my best. The man was actually supposed to pay me 500 cedis for that event, but he says because of what I did, he was so impressed and he gave me 700 cedis at the end of the day. I was just in shock. It was one of the great moments that really inspired me to keep doing whatever I'm doing. So even in my weakest moment, I performed at 150%. And that's a secret code to all those out there who see me and hit me up on social media and say, PM, I want to be like you and all that. Are you ready to pay the price for any opportunity you get? Go get it. It is possible, if only you're ready for it. So after tertiary, I had a couple of people who knew me way back on campus approaching me and booking me for other events. And I must say, it is this MCing career that actually gave me the chance to be on radio. One lady known as Rose, I will never forget Rose in my life. Rose, wherever you are, God richly bless you. She saw me emceeing a couple of events on campus and recommended me to the then programs manager at YFM, Mr. Julius, who also heard my story and was inspired. They gave me the chance. I recall it was an Easter Monday. They gave me a chance to be on radio. The very first time. I've never been on radio before. A full-time show with no DJ, no assistant, no producer. I was on air for 3 solid hours. How I managed to even handle that show, only God knows. It was my brother Kwame Legend who was handling the drive. It was a holiday, so it seems there was a topsy-turvy, a little shuffle. So Kwame was on the drive, and I took over after Kwame. When I got there, Kwame said, PM, you're supposed to take over after my show. Are you ready for it? I told him, yeah. So I just asked Kwame to teach me some few things. Kwame said, this is the console. This is the fader you're supposed to use when you want to talk, blah, 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 blah. Within, let me say, like 10 minutes. But you know, my drive has always been my passion for this job. Because of the passion I had for this, I learned all that Kwame taught me in some few minutes. And then got on radio. I did my best. They called me and they were like, it was cool. They took off from there. And it's been a beautiful journey. Back to MCing, because that is what we're talking about. Now, I've had so many opportunities throughout this journey. MCing shows for the likes of Bisakede Live in concert, Kwabena Save a live concert, Kofi Kinata Made in Tidy. I've hosted that twice. Western Music Awards, Loud in GH at Labadi Beach, Asabakwan International Festival. I can go on and on and on. Loads of uncountable corporate events for banks and telcos around. It's been a great journey. 2020 marks my 10 years on this journey. Not forgetting the one great event that really exposed me to Cape Coast, Shatawale Storm Raid concert at Cape Coast Sports Stadium. That event was a great turnaround. And I must say, throughout these 10 years, it's been hard work, dedication, perseverance, and the grace of God. It's been a beautiful journey. And as a humanitarian, the best way to celebrate this is to embark on the projects that my team and I agreed on. That is Dine with the Street. So on the 12th of December 2020, the principal streets of Takra, that is from Akalima towards TTU, we are blocking the left lane. And then the screen 1,000 street kids, not just street kids, 1,000 people on the street, feed them as well, have face painting for the kids. The mature people around who've never experienced makeover before, we give them that experience, plus some musical performances from a couple of friends in the industry like SK Frimpong, one of the best gospel artists around, Mike Ford, and a whole lot of people to also climax the whole event with such performances. So if you're out there, I want to say thank you so much for that recommendation on the left, for that good word you said about me on the right. I want to say thank you to everybody, and to Corporate Ghana who decided to jump on this project, Dine with the Street, put together by PM Foundation and PM Entertainment Consult. I want to say thank you to everybody, not forgetting my Black Lab Movement people. You guys are like my backbone, rallying behind me wherever I go. I love you guys to bits. I just can't thank you enough. To my manager Joycelyn Odebiampo, for God bless you, dear. God richly bless you. To my mom, a single mom who's been there for me for over a decade. Mommy, I love you. Not forgetting my kid brother and sister, Abigail and Richmond. Thank you all for standing behind me and believing in this dream of mine and supporting me till this time. Say God bless you. To everybody, to Western region at large. I moved from Kumasi to this place, and the support has been enormous. I just can't say thank you enough. All I want to say is God bless you all for every support. See you at the top. Black Lab!